I fixed both building and inventory management in Minecraft with just one simple data pack. Let's take a look. My name is Mint Refresh, and today I want to show you my newest data pack, Palette. We've got a lot to cover. Palette is built on one core concept. All blocks within each block set should be able to be converted back and forth between the other blocks in the block set. In vanilla, you can mostly already do this moving forward, for example, cutting stone into chiseled stone bricks or crafting a block into slabs. You cannot, however, do the reverse, cutting chiseled stone bricks back into stone or crafting slabs back into a block. Now you might be asking, why would you want to be able to do this anyway? How does this help with building as well as managing your inventory? We'll get into that soon, but in order to give context on how both sides are being addressed, we need to talk a little bit more about what this pack really does. Now, as I said, blocks should be able to be converted to and from other blocks in their block sets. Let's break this into a few parts. So first, I want to talk about block-to-block conversions. So if we go into the stone cutter, if I throw some stone into the stone cutter, we're going to notice a few things that are different. First, we can make cobblestone stuff. If we turn it into cobblestone, we can't turn it back into stone. And the reason for that is because cobblestone needs to be smelted to turn it into stone. There is a few exceptions here. So obviously you'll see cracked stone bricks and smooth stone here, which both require smelting. And the reason that this is here is because cracked stone bricks, well, I mean, you can crack stone in a stone cutter. Why can't you do that with stone bricks? Same thing with smooth stone. I mean, if you know Minecraft history, you know that originally was just created, this was the stone slab. So to me, it doesn't make sense to require smelting. It's really just another texture that they need to figure out how to make obtainable. And it makes sense, it makes things easier. So we can do that, but actually, so I'm going to take a full stack of these. But then I said, oh man, I actually wanted some stone bricks, so I didn't need this many. Well, we can go back into here, and we can actually craft these back into anything here. So let's do stone bricks. Now we can, look around again and say, maybe I want some stone. Here we are back here, and, I can turn this into cobblestone, like I said. But once I do that, I'm stuck at cobblestone. I need to smelt it back into stone. And now let's take a look at something else, actually. We have deep slate. You'll see that we can make any of the deep slate things. Now, one thing I want to point out is this is not cobbled deep slate. This is normal deep slate. So once we turn this into something such as cobbled deep slate, actually, you'll see we can't go back to normal deep slate. And that is because that requires smelting, and all of this stuff is made with cobbled deep slate. So, we can go move around, and we can do any number of, recipes here, and we will still be able to go back to any point we want. The same works for things like copper. So copper, we can go to any of these. So let's make some chiseled copper. But actually, I want some copper grates. So we're gonna do that. We can go back to cut copper. Don't mind my resource back on. We can also do things like wood. I have a different data pack that goes a little bit more in depth with what you can do here, but what I really wanted to do is going back and forth between the wood blocks. So you can do that. There's also some other interesting things here, such as the mossy stone bricks. You can do all the other stone variants, but you can also do mossy cobblestone variants. So isn't that fun? So I can turn these into mossy cobblestone, and we can then turn that into cobblestone stuff, and then from there, obviously, we're at stone, and if we want to make more, we, slide into the crafting table, and we can make some more. All right, so that was only the first, half of stuff here, but there's a little bit more I want to go over. So, and that is to go over stuff that aren't full blocks. So, as you know, the stone cutter is normally able to create slabs, stairs, walls, but things are a little bit different. Let's get some smooth stone slabs, I like those. But there's a few things, and as you can see with the toast, if I throw this in here, we can actually also convert between slabs. And so the same rules are going to apply. So now that I have these, I can turn these into stone brick slabs, or I can go back and change however. I can also go to cobblestone slabs, and as before, that's a problem. But now I'm like, oh, I'm stuck at cobblestone slabs. Well, actually, we can go and we can craft this back in the cobblestone. And then, we can smelt this up and, basically put it back in our stack and do whatever more we want with it. Now, of course, there's a little bit more. So, stairs, some cobblestone. stairs. We're going to actually turn this into 8. And another thing I'm going to show you here is if we craft stairs here, we can now create 8 stairs. Now, why do we want to do that? Well, that is because we can craft them back into 2x2 into blocks. And so now stairs can also be put back into blocks, and then you can do whatever you want with those. You can also throw these in the stone cutter and turn this into stairs of the same type. So that is stone brick stairs, or it's cobblestone stairs. And again, as before, we're going to be a little stuck here. I also, I want to look at some walls. So walls, there's also a change too. So now you'll get 2 per block. So now, I don't have many options here for walls, but let's grab some of those. And I can turn these into cobblestone walls because that's what I have available when it comes to the stone blocks. But actually, I want to turn these back into blocks. So we can do the same thing. There we go. Now, there's a stone. There we go. Now, same thing with buttons. You see buttons here. There's obviously just this and really the blackstone ones. So, yeah, basically that is what a lot of these conversions are going to look like. One other thing, because I don't seem to have any in my inventory, but if I go grab some vines, what we can do is we can create some mossy stuff this way. There's no reason why you can create mossy stone bricks and mossy cobblestone vines, but you can't do it with smaller parts. So there we go. If I want to remove it, I'll do this. Or, maybe I'll just want some stones left. Nice. So I understand I did just go over a lot of things, but again, how does this help solve any of the problems I talked about at the beginning? Well, let me show you. So we've got this wall here, and I want to build it in survival. So I'm going to build it right over here. And let's see. So I've got some of the blocks. I think I should have enough that I need here. Just about, because I calculated. I thought about this. So let's see. We're going to need a lot of stone bricks here, actually. I think we're going to need some stone brick stairs. We're going to need a lot of mossy stone brick walls, but I turned them into walls beforehand, so I guess that might actually be a problem, because I can't do this. Oops. I'm going to have to possibly go grab more stone if I made too many. I know I need some chiseled blocks. I think I need 6. Ooh, actually it was 5. And, well, I guess that's a waste. I guess I'm going to have to go find more stone, because I actually just gave myself the amount that I need. Oops. And I could go through this whole process and build them in front of you, but obviously you don't want to see that. Maybe here's my wall for the moment, right? It looks something like this. But, maybe I want to see if I want to make this more rundown. So I can throw some stone bricks in here, right? And now I say, I want to try some texture now. So I want to turn this into stone. I can pick up my stone bricks and run back over here, but it doesn't matter because I can't turn it back into stone anyways. Because I created stone bricks, I have to go somewhere else, wherever that might be, and mine more stone or pick up more stone so that I can throw it in there, even though I have what should really be a perfectly good stone block here. It's pretty annoying. You can't do a lot of experimentation. Like, to get some of the texturing in here, I had to play around a lot and decide what I wanted things to look like. But if I tried one way first, that might mean I have to go pick up a lot more stuff to try the other way. But, it's not very efficient. It's pretty boring, and it's really not going to make you very excited about what you're putting together. Now we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to build up this wall, but I actually have pallet on now. So I've got some stuff I need. So let's go. Let's see. I know I need stone bricks. That was too many. I actually only needed 31. So I'm just going to leave 31 there. And let's see. I need a couple stone blocks. So let's make some of those. I need 5, right? I need stairs. Let's do that now. So it's 32. That's way too many. Let's just leave the amount I need. I guess I can turn these back on the blocks just so I can continue using them. Now I can take some of these. I know I need walls, so I need a decent amount so I can make mossy walls too. That's like most of these. That's definitely too many. But some these did need to be mossy, so I need 8 of those. So I can actually just do this here. Instead of figuring it out as blocks, I still have too many walls here, so I can drop the amount I need. That's like this many. Turn this back in the blocks, and you can really see where this is going. I don't have to sit and figure out everything, and if I didn't make what I needed or too many, I'd have to go pick up more. You don't have to do that with Palette. You work with the blocks you need and you sculpt them to what you want, and there you go. Very straightforward, very forgiving, very efficient. No annoyances of, oops, I thought I had enough, but I made too many, or I can't turn my stairs back in the blocks and now I have to go all the way back to the base. None of that. And behold, I have built our wall, totally unrelated command block there. That wouldn't be the spirit of things. But yeah, here's our wall that we were able to put together pretty painlessly using Palette. But Mint, you're asking me, inventory management is a huge problem in Minecraft, and you promised me this would make it better, and yeah, I know. Well, let's talk about that right now. So we just finished our beautiful wall, and for this demonstration, I'm actually going to want a lot of these materials, so I'm gonna need to take that down. So I've turned on this wall here, and I have a bunch of blocks that are really going to clutter my inventory. You know, maybe I have a bunch of full shulker boxes and stuff. Yeah, this is a lot of stuff. This took up like half of what I had left in my inventory. That's an issue, but that's okay. So instead of carrying all of this, or needing a bundle, or to take up all this shulker box space by itself, we can just condense all of these back into what they were. So let's take a look. We've got this, we turn this back in the blocks, we do the same thing with the slabs, we can turn all of this back. Ooh, actually, what I can do here is turn that to these, do some extra blocks there, and now we can just stick all of this into something like stone. And there we go. That took up a lot of space before. Now it's actually only 4 inventory rows that we're able to turn this all back down into. And so I have a lot more space here, and maybe even a lot more space in my shulker box there. And we are good to go. So you can use all the blocks in your storage chests too. You know, if you have a lot of different leftover stone or deep slate or other types of blocks, you know, just condense those into one thing as we've done here. You know, no more spots for all the stone bricks and the smooth stone and all that. All fits nicely into this pile. And yeah, once again, we can just take a bunch of extra stuff that we have, you know, so we can turn this into either. We can do this here, and no matter how many different blocks we have, if they're the same type, there's no more issues if there's too many things in the game taking up space, you know, because all of our stone blocks are just stone blocks, and that is okay. And yeah, that is about it for this video, so I hope you enjoyed learning about Palette. I hope this interests you, and if it does, there's a few things I'm going to ask of you real quick. If you can give this video a like, because hopefully you liked what you saw. If you would like to see more, because there will be more, then you can subscribe. And if you do that, you can be up to date with all the updates and new data packs and resource packs and other things that I will drop onto this channel. And once you've done both of those, then I will kindly ask you to take a look in the description. There you will find a download link and just the location for where you can go learn maybe a little bit more about Palette, but also download it and try it for yourself. So with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed watching once again, and have a good one.